So seeing as price isn't really doing what we're hoping for right now, let's talk about the future. Let's talk about where Shiba Inu is headed, because there are a lot of people that have been in this market for a long time that are projecting Shiba Inu is going to breach 301 very, very soon. Some have even said there's a 100% chance that this is going to happen. So first and foremost, Eunice Wong has recently said that Shiba Inu is gearing up for this second leg bull rally. The first leg happened between late February and early March, and now we're gearing up for this second leg that is going to run us all the way up to 30125. Now, if you guys are familiar with my charts, I've had actually these 5 waves on the charts before. You guys can see the first wave playing out here that led us all the way up to our high in early March. Now we're going through our ABC correction, falling down here, and now we're actually gearing up for another essentially big 5 wave coming. Now, what Eunice is essentially saying is that we are in fact actually playing into this bigger 5 wave pattern here, right? And a lot of times in these, you have these smaller 5 waves within larger 5 waves, right? I couldn't quite draw this to scale, but you guys get the point here. This second leg is what Eunice is saying that we are going to run up to. Now, that would make a lot of sense, right? If this is, I can't even grab the bottom. Anyways, if this first leg started all the way back here, which is completely possible, that this is the next move that we're gearing up for, which would make a lot of sense, right? Now, secondly, analyst Bunching, hope I said that, argued on TradingView that Shiba Inu has the potential to repeat 2021's history. He suggested that it's possible for Shib's value to hit 301 in the cycle, drawing parallels to the pattern observed in the 2021 bull market. Now, I had referenced this before, very similarly to this consolidation pattern that we had before our spike back here. This is what we're kind of waiting for before the whole market just kind of went through this weird consolidation phase after hitting the top, right? There's a lot of bullish momentum still sitting here. Even though we're consolidating, even though we're playing into this big bull flag, there's still a lot of pent-up demand for Shiba Inu that still hasn't even hit the market yet. Now, Oscar Ramos, I'm familiar with Oscar, I know Oscar, he remarked that the surge has increased the likelihood of the asset's price pushing towards 301. And according to him, the price point of 301 for Shiba Inu is 100% happening. That would make sense, all right? Because like I've said, we're still here before the actual demand hits the market. It's not here yet, guys. We're pre-retail adoption, we're pre-enterprise adoption. Institutional money is just getting in, and this market cycle is just getting started, all right? We have a lot of time, a lot of capital still coming in, and a lot of people that are supposed to enter the space over the next 18 months. And it's going to do some wild things to prices throughout the space. And I know I keep referencing back to this, but it's the best thing that Shiba Inu's got going for it. The fact that the optics are as high as they are. Remember, looks turn to clicks, turn to buys. It's the natural progression. And when Shiba Inu has consistently dominated the market in this regard and has had such big optics, it seems like almost a 100% certainty, like others have said, that Shiba Inu is going to make this surge to these levels that frankly are going to shock a lot of people. That's why it's been important to dollar cost average. Me personally, guys, I've added so much to my bag in this cycle for Shiba Inu and many other assets as well, because we can sense what's coming. Some people, they just get caught up in the recency bias. They get caught up in the bearishness and they say, oh, it's not going to happen. Well, you can't slow down progress. You can't slow down adoption. Despite some of the pushbacks that we felt along the way from the SEC and the fudders and the competition in the space, it hasn't slowed down what's been taking place with Shiba Inu. In fact, I think Shiba Inu has outperformed a lot of people's expectations so far in this market cycle. And guess what? Eventually, the naysayers, they turn into believers. When they see what the prices are doing and can do, it's gonna turn a lot of heads. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, when you think we may in fact breach 301. At this point, I would almost think that it really possibly could happen before the end of the year. Typically, you do not set a new all-time high in terms of alts before the end of the year, the halving, but with the way that things have going, the aggressive adoption rate that has been climbing, it wouldn't surprise me if we do it sooner. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.